All right, guys, it's your boy Trey. Let's just talk fitness, man. And we are here with GL's Giselle. And this
And
is
I'm here with Booger. I'm here with Booger. Since you want to mispronounce my name on
I
purpose.
did not mispronounce your name.
Yes, you did.
I said Giselle. I just
Yes, you
split it.
did.
Okay.
Booger.
That
I
is
split,
not no, no.
I split it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have no G in my last name, so okay. I was called that all throughout school though, so it ain't fading. They call me that all the time. Last name Booker.
Booger. Booger.
They's
Booger.
always they's
Booger.
always you know what?
Booger.
Okay.
Booger.
Okay. That's what we doing.
You said it didn't bother you. I would just call you
Calderon.
that all the time.
Co-
Just refer you to that.
Calderon. Calderon.
Yeah, that's my last name. Calderon.
I can't even roll the R. I'm trying.
Exactly. So try again.
We're with Giselle. And y'all already know, man. This is a fitness check-in. It's been a minute since we had one. She kind of just didn't want to do one because she kind of was feeling some type of way. But I'm a little more consistent with my uploads. So we
You
we
have to be
back in.
consistent with my fitness.
We gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that because
Consistent with your uploads.
yes, I have been. I've been a little bit.
You just posted the All-American stuff,
Yeah,
and that was
exactly.
like 500 years ago. So I don't know
Oh
about that.
no. And the one before that was maybe like a week ago. So I'm
That meeting was a while ago.
I'm getting consistent.
Keyword getting. There you go.
But also
I
I told
am getting.
yo, I told you though, my hard drive. This is like literally I can't get stuff off of it, and my computer back, like the memory was like packed. So I had to wipe everything off of that. Then I have to get everything off my hard drive. So have mercy and grace. Thanks. But we here. Now this is about you. This ain't about me. We kind of spilled earlier about me. So let's follow in. Right. This is a monthly check-in. I can't remember what the last one that we did. I think it was probably a few months ago. But I think from what I do remember, were you still on the cut? Oh no. Yeah, you were still on the cut.
I was like starting, I think.
I think you were already in there because I think you were in the car.
Probably I had probably just started.
Yeah, and I think I mentioned your traps. And you had talked about like your traps and how everybody talked about your traps and stuff like that. Are we still on this cut?
Yeah, it's only been 3 months.
You always do this. It's only been 3 months. That's a long time. That's a long cut.
No, it's not.
It's a long cut. How long do people? What's the average cut? What, a year, 2 years? Like,
You cut until you reach your goals. Just like you bulk until you reach your goals.
I don't know why I thought cutting and bulking was like supposed to be like a month at most. Period. I never thought it was supposed to. Why I just get like a notification of your YouTube sushi wings taco? What are we something?
Oh, that's my post.
Oh, okay. And what the heck post? Again, this is still you. It's a little side note, but still you. What the heck post was the freaking meal prepping with a blindfold? What was that?
Oh, that was just like a challenge to do.
Oh my goodness. And that video's up?
No.
I haven't been able to see it, but
Yes.
I'm gonna definitely go check that out. Because what the whole heck? Who was holding the camera?
My brother.
Your brother? Oh my.
Yeah, I had him
What?
post it because I'm blindfolded. I can't see.
What the heck? Like what in the world? I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see this. I'm being completely honest. What made you do that? Meal prepping. Like
Something
what?
different.
Did
It
someone did
wasn't
someone
meal
mention that?
prepping. I just cooked one meal. I wasn't meal prepping.
You were cooking?
Yeah.
That's dangerous, G. What the heck?
That's why I had him there. Just in case of anything. He could tell me like, oh, hey, don't touch, careful right here. You might burn yourself or whatever. Nothing happened.
Oh my goodness.
And I did it and I
Nothing
cooked
happened.
with the air fryer. So it made it easier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't cook with like a pan and pot.
I was
Here.
like, what the heck you doing? I
Like,
thought you were
no,
like tossing rice. I was like, what the heck are you
no,
doing?
I didn't do that. No.
Okay. I was like, what? Did someone inspire that? Did someone tell you to do that in the comments or something? You know what you should do? You should make your comments because you get a lot of. Do you get a lot of comments? I feel like you get a lot of comments on TikTok. You should make your comments a lot more engaging, and
I
then
do.
make videos on those. So as you're like asking questions and stuff, because you do it on Instagram, the stories, you always do it. You always asking questions. But I think that'd be dope for like YouTube content. It's
Yeah, I
something I
do. Whenever I can. If I but I
yeah,
feel like YouTube, I don't get as many comments. And if I do, it's just kind of like, oh, cool. Like, oh, that
yeah,
was good or
yeah.
whatever.
But you ask really good questions. Like I've seen your questions on Instagram, and I feel like if you take those comments and just bring those over to YouTube and make them to like a video pieces of content, I think you'll actually do pretty good. I think a lot of people are curious about you, about like more of who you are, you know. But yeah,
Thank you.
just a side note, yeah. So this past month, in regards to your fitness journeys or your fitness goals, again, it's been like maybe up 2 months since we've done our last one. What's been your goals? Because I wouldn't know them from the past month. So what were your goals?
Just lower my body fat percentage, lose
So
body fat,
okay. Mm-hmm.
lose body fat, lose weight.
Mm,
But overall, the focus is body fat though.
mm. And I definitely still see it. Are you seeing it number wise? You are. Okay.
I've
Okay.
lost 9 pounds of fat since June. I have like papers right here.
Really? Nine papers? What do you mean papers?
Because we have a body scan machine. So
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah, it shows your what goes into your weight. It goes to your it shows your fat mass, muscle mass, BMI, body fat, and then right here it shows like the history of it's kind of like it's too like light.
Yeah, real right. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. But it'll show like you see how it's like data where
What
it's
the
like it's
heck?
going up and down.
Wow.
Yeah, so since June, I've lost 9 pounds of fat. And
9 pounds.
I've
Wow.
my body fat percentage was 36.4 in June and now it's 33.8. So that's like 2 to 3%, something like that. 2 to 3.
I see it. I definitely can see it. I definitely see it. I think I see it definitely in your face too. You're starting to kind of look kind of back to how you were when I first met you. I kind of see that a little bit. Are you trying to get there? Like, are you trying to get back to a certain type of weight? Or are you just trying to do it for a temporary period of time? And then you're just like, oh, I'm gonna come back on.
Yeah, no, I never try to like look like the past. It's just like
Mm.
just trying to lose body weight, lose body fat
And
so that
keep it
when I
at
bulk, so that
okay.
it's like think of it like this. It's like a canvas.
Yeah.
Like I was in a maintenance back in
Mm.
March, April, and part of May,
Yeah.
or most of May, I was in a maintenance and slight
Mm.
surplus actually.
Mm.
So it wouldn't make sense for me to bulk, or at least to me, right? It wouldn't make sense for me to bulk when
Yeah.
there's fat that I need to lose. So it's kind
Yeah.
of like cleaning the canvas. I'm trying to clean the canvas so that
Mm.
when I do go back into a maintenance and then back into a bulk, it's like with the minimal body fat that I have. You get me?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because with a bulk, I know I am gonna gain fat no matter what. Like
Yeah.
that's inevitable.
Exactly.
But on top of that, I'm gonna gain muscle. But
Yeah.
obviously the goal is to put on as much muscle with like the minimal body fat as possible when you're in a bulk, you know?
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm just trying to lose overall weight, body fat. Like, yeah.
That's super dope. That's super dope. I admire that because again, I think cutting is probably the hardest when it comes to bulking and cutting. In my own personal opinion, but I definitely feel like restricting yourself from a certain amount of calories to hit a certain because you can hit you can hit a plateau or you can hit a wall where it's like dang it like I can't get past this, in which case you have to then again restrict yourself from eating more to see an even greater increase or greater drop. And I know you like to gradually increase your calorie deficit, right? Like you don't just straight off the bat just jump to the highest calorie deficit. You kind of ease into there, right?
You mean
Is that
decrease?
yeah, decrease. You gradually decrease your calorie deficit. Yeah. You just kind of ease over the process. So yeah, I noticed that about you. And that's probably why again it takes a lot longer for you than it would for me or for someone else that I may know because you kind of gradually take those steps towards doing it. And it seems like it works. From what
Well,
I'm
no,
seeing,
I've
it
been in a
definitely
full deficit already for I don't know how long.
really.
I do that for like the first month. And then after I'll go
Mm.
into the full deficit. But yeah, I do
Oh.
gradually do it
Yeah, but a
at the
month is still,
beginning.
yeah. Yeah, a month is long still. Some people start
Yeah.
off right off the bat.
No, I don't know how people do that.
Mhm. Yeah,
I feel
some
like
people
that's
do.
straight torture. I don't know how
Yeah,
y'all.
I agree. No, I agree. I agree. My blood sugar gets kind of low and stuff like that. All that
Yeah.
stuff. So
I don't
yeah,
know why people do that to themselves, but
yeah.
that's them. I
No,
don't
no,
like
I
doing
know.
that. And
I
I don't do
know.
that with my clients either.
Really,
No, I don't have them go from maintenance to cut and drop it.
just
No.
drop it completely. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. So what you do personally, you make sure that you also incorporate that with your clients. Even if they tell you differently, even if they want to do it the other way, you still say, "Hey, no,"
Yeah,
or
I
you say,
tell them, I suggest, well, all I can do is suggest,
it
right?
suggests. Yeah, true.
But usually they listen.
Yeah, listen. Yeah,
Like once I
yeah,
tell them, they listen.
yeah, yeah.
So
They
it's
see the.
kind of like, yeah.
Mhm. They
But
see
I
the
do always
results.
suggest it that it's just best, especially if they're a woman,
Yeah. Mm. Why, if they're a woman?
because anything that you do can mess up your hormones.
Mm.
And that's including eating. You're eating drastically. You go from eating a lot to barely eating.
Yeah,
You
true.
go from eating very little to eating a lot, like back and
Mm.
forth. That stresses your body out
Mm.
when you go back and forth like that.
Yeah.
That could stress out your hormones, and it's just not ideal. So, especially if you're, which 99% of my
Hmm.
clients have been women. So, yeah. But
Yeah.
even then, even guys too. I mean, men have hormones too.
Yeah.
So, I
Yeah.
mean, either way, I just think people sh in general should do that.
Facts.
But I mean,
Hmm.
yeah.
No, I love that. I love that. That's dope. That's super dope. And from what I've been seeing, I see the results. I love what I'm seeing. I love, your dedication. Again, to know someone like you, she's the definition of discipline, y'all. I'll say that much. That's her first name. I love it. So what other goals? Cutting was one. What other
Excuse
goals? No, you good. Was that a burp or you on?
me, burp. And that's it.
That's it? Just the cutting?
Yeah.
Wow. This is very simple. So you're really okay. You like I said, at this point, and again, it makes sense because everyone else that I know that's similar to you in regards to like fitness, it's a simple life. It's a simple yet complex life, right? Because most people find it very hard to do, but people like you make it very, very so um realistic. You make it realistic. It's like, wow, this doesn't seem that hard. But people don't see all the dedication you've put in throughout the years to get to where you are. And it makes sense, right? Going back to your origin story, it makes sense why you have come such a long way and you're so good at what you do. Going back to your origin story. That's so dope. Do you tell all your clients, your origin story? Like, do they know that about you?
No, only if they ask me.
But what about like on your website? Do you share that?
Yeah, it's on my website. Yeah.
Wow, it's on your website?
Yeah, it's been on my website since I created it.
That's dope. Like, what is it? Like, what does it say? Like, is it a video or is it just like a few
No, it's like
words?
a page of like about me.
Yo, that's the. I'm gonna have to check that out. I've checked out some of your website, but I don't think I've seen that. Okay, that's so dope. That's super freaking dope. I love that. Okay, so for the upcoming month, this month, what are we doing? What are the goals? This is the same. It's still chugging away, and nothing else that's kind of nothing else that you're trying to, I guess, do even in terms of discipline in regards to fitness. Like maybe you're trying to eat more of this, eat more of that. Maybe you're trying to you know, train more clients in this way in terms of fitness. Things even outside of just you, but just still including fitness. Maybe you were trying to hike up a new mountain. There's no other like goals that you have that are kind of like still pertaining to fitness, but not necessarily like your body. specifically?
Um, let's see. As far as, well, yeah, the main thing's a cut. And of course, like
Okay.
there are certain things that go into it. My nutrition, my
Yeah.
sleep,
Mm-hmm.
hydration, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like those are the
Yeah.
main things that go into it.
Yeah.
So, like like I have to make sure those things are under control so that
Mm-hmm.
the cut is cutting
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
that I see the results.
Absolutely.
So there's like
Yeah.
that aspect, you get what I mean? Of course, it's
Absolutely.
not just like, oh, okay, I'm over here eating less than what I did
Yeah.
before. Like, no, there's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of work that goes into it. Also the workouts, right?
Yeah.
Um, client, as far as clients goes, overall, you know, a lot of them are cutting right now too. A lot of them want to lose weight.
I've been seeing those. Yes.
Yeah, so it's just continuing to help them with that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like hikes. Yeah, I like to be outdoors, so I try to hike like once a month, usually twice, like
Mm-hmm.
once or twice a month. I try to go for a hike.
Are there ever any goals there where you're like, man, there's one mountain in Cali, or there's one fitness thing in Cali I haven't done yet because it's so hard, but I'm gonna do it. Like, do you ever have anything like that since you enjoy the outdoors and you enjoy activities?
Honestly, I'm just doing the same hikes in rotation
Mm,
right now. I'm
mm,
not really trying to like do a crazy hike
yeah.
or anything right now.
Hmm.
So, no. Like, I mean, all I'm open to like trying new hikes.
Trying to
I
hikes.
did a new hike last month with my friend.
See?
Yeah, but it
Okay.
wasn't like well, one, it was very spontaneous.
Hmm.
We kind of like last minute had to go on that new hike. We were gonna go somewhere else.
Oh, okay. You said had to. I was like, what?
Yeah, because of the fires. It was a whole thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
True, true,
So
true.
we had to go to
Mm,
another one.
yeah,
That one was cool. It was a cool hike. It wasn't
yeah.
too hard. It was like moderate.
Mm,
Yeah, it wasn't like that hard, but so not that I'm not trying to do new hikes. It's just
hmm.
I think I think it's because, right now I do have less energy because I'm in a cut.
Because you're in the cut. Yeah. Okay.
So I don't really want to like overexert myself. I'm
That's
trying
true.
to preserve as much energy as
Hmm.
possible within
Hmm.
my body. So I
Yeah.
think that's why. That's why I don't
Yeah.
really care for that right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I'll still do the hikes, but it's just the same hikes that I do. I just
Yeah.
do it just to, don't get me wrong, I still get a workout and I still feel my
Mm,
heart pumping.
yeah.
I'm doing my cardio,
Hmm.
but
Yeah.
um like that's it. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Maybe more when I'm like in a maintenance,
Yeah.
in a bulk, like sure. I mean, it's again, I mean, I have faith in myself. It's not that, oh, I'm not gonna get to the top. No, I'll get
Hmm.
there, but like,
Well, you
so
don't need to do it now. Yeah.
yeah, or I don't know.
Hmm.
Now you got me thinking about it. Should try a new one just to like challenge myself, like a harder one.
Yeah.
Because I am
But
used to the ones around here. Like I've caught it kind of
you
gotten
kind of
used to
got
it.
used to them. Yeah. 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 That's another good question. Like, do you ever find yourself pushing yourself harder than last time? Coach Greg always says that. He always goes like harder than last time, harder than last time. Do you always?
Well, oh sorry, go ahead. No.
No, no. Go ahead.
Well, actually yes, because even the last time I went on a hike, I didn't stop at all. I just kept going. So I didn't have to take a break. I just kept going from the bottom all the way to the top.
And you typically have like a book bag on too.
Yeah. A little
Wow.
one, just like of
Mm.
my stuff.
Okay.
And yeah, so I was able to go with like out stopping.
Mm.
So it's like little things like that. There
Hmm.
is one of the hikes that
It's not little, by the way.
what happened?
I said that's not little, by the way. Not stopping while you're hiking, that's actually not little. You know how many people be dying if they
Oh,
didn't
I
stop?
know. That's
Yeah.
why I go by myself sometimes because I'm like, dude, you slow me down, no offense.
You talking about your friend?
Huh?
Are you talking about your friend?
Not the
Yeah.
I hiked with last time. No.
Oh, God. I'm just saying they gonna watch this. You over here, you slow me down. It's like, but no, I got you. I got you.
But even then, sometimes it's facts though. Sometimes people do slow you down. It's not like
Yeah,
in a mean way. It's just like I genuinely just want to like do this.
get it done. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I want to
Mm-hmm.
get it done. It's nothing bad towards you, you know?
I get it. Trust me, I get it. I
But
get it.
no, there's no, one of the hikes that I normally do. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
last time I did it
Yeah.
before the fires, I was dying. And I was
Mm-hmm.
wondering, like, why am I? Because I've done that hike before with my
Mm-hmm.
friends. Like, I've gone, it wasn't my first time. So I was
Mm-hmm.
like, why am I dying? But then I realized, oh, I'm gonna, like, maybe it's because I'm cutting.
You
Like, I
cutting,
don't
yeah.
know, because I was dying. And I was surprised. I was like, what the heck? Like, I don't remember dying like this last time.
Why you keep saying you
Like I don't remember
go?
like having to breathe heavy like that. Like I don't and I had to and that one I had to stop. I had to take like a few breaks.
Yeah.
So I think I will do that. I'm actually planning a hike tomorrow. So I'll probably do that.
You gonna hike by yourself?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm planning a hike, so I'm gonna try to do that.
What do you do when you're hiking?
What do
Like
you mean? You hike?
what do you do? As in like what do you like? Are you praying? Are you talking to the Lord? Are you kind of like what are you doing like while you're hiking? What are you thinking about? What are you? I'm curious.
Sometimes I think about nothing. That's like the goal. Like sometimes. Like sometimes I just don't want to really like think.
You find your mind going all the time? You find your mind just like you find yourself often just
Yeah, because I have so much stuff to do all the time. So it's like
mm,
going, but not like in a bad way. Like I enjoy it. A lot of it's just with my career, you know? So it's not
mm,
like in a bad way, but at the same time, we all need breaks, right? So it's
yeah.
like, it's just a good way for me to like relieve that. That's all.
Mm,
But like sometimes it's just like, yeah, I'm not really thinking about much. I'm literally,
mm,
honestly, like I enjoy just like walking and just being like looking at the
nothing,
trees,
man.
like looking at the birds, like the water, whatever.
Yeah.
Like I can be in my
Mhm.
own world and have a
Yeah.
blast.
Yeah.
Like I'm that type of person.
Me
So
too. Yeah.
yeah, so sometimes it's that.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes I am thinking about stuff or just thinking about, certain things I need to do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it just depends. But a lot of times I am thinking about God
Mm-hmm.
because it's just how can you not? It's literally what I'm in nature. This is what God
Mm-hmm.
created. Like
Yeah.
I think about God a lot and I'm just
Yeah.
like, wow, like he really created this.
Create all this. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's crazy how like this is here, this is here, this is here. I do
Yeah.
think about that a lot whenever I'm
Yeah.
in nature, just in general, like nature,
Absolutely.
in
Mm-hmm.
nature, I think about God a lot. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just like, wow. So it's just all types of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know, anything. And then sometimes I'm live too.
To still have that level. Wait, go. Are you glitching? What you say?
Wait, paused. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Wait, no, because you said something.
What did I say?
I don't know. I didn't hear. I like
Uh,
barely heard like part of it. Like barely part of it.
I know it cut off. You said something and then you froze up, so I stopped talking.
Because I said I also go live sometimes when I'm hiking.
I was gonna say that.
So
Yeah.
sometimes it's also like I'm talking to like I'm like trying to engage with people too. So I'm just like talking and I'm just kind of like talking about whatever I want to talk about.
Wow.
So is that I mean it's just anything. And then it's just cool, it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
So and of course it's just to do cardio too.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That's dope. That's super dope. You posted a reel not too long ago about you hiking and how you feel when you get up to a hike. So that's why I was asking because I'm just like, that's how you feeling with all that voice audio in the background, chicken wings and lemon pepper. I don't know what that was about. But yeah, I was just like, you know, maybe she's just super worn out when she hikes. But it sounds like it's very peaceful. It sounds like it's always a very
Yeah,
peaceful.
that was just a joke.
I know. I was like, what the heck is she talking about though? Like
Yeah, like because I do think about that too. I'm like, I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
you and your wings.
Yeah.
No, but I love that. I love that. I really love that you have that 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 peace and tranquility. And considering where you were in terms of like certain situations and things that were going on in your life a few months before, and compared to where like now, you seem to be a lot more peaceful.
Yeah, that's all God.
No, I can tell, and that's what I'm like. I think that's what I'm admiring is just like that level of like peace that you're having too, that I can see and I can hear, and then hearing how you're where that peace is coming from. It's obviously coming from your fitness and you staying healthy and doing the things that you're doing. But like you said, even the Lord, you got to mention that as well. So I love that. I love that. What has been any, if any, what have been some of your challenges? Some of the things like, has there been moments where you've had problems sleeping lately or meal prepping? Maybe you haven't been as consistent in meal prepping, or has there been any lack of consistency anywhere in your fitness journey, or any not hitting goals, any struggles, any plateaus, any setbacks? I want to know something.
No, I've been getting really good sleep. 7 to 9 hours. Last night I got 7.5. The night before I got 8. And over the weekend, this past weekend, I slept like 8 to 9 hours each night. Usually in the weekend, I get even more sleep, 8 to 9.
Really?
I love it. Yeah, it's
What's
good
making you sleep? What's making you sleep so good?
because I love sleep and my body needs it.
No, you're not gonna sit here and act like it's just that simple. What's helping you get good sleep? Got to
I
be
don't
something
know. I
else.
just get good sleep.
That's. I mean, that's dope. That's dope.
I mean, I've always gotten I don't struggle sleeping. Like there are some people that have sleeping problems.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I've never been one to deal with that. Never.
But you say your mind's always racing and stuff, like because of what you do in your occupation. So, like, how do you shut that off when you get ready to go to sleep? Especially as an entrepreneur, someone who's like not
Again,
getting it.
again, I've never had sleeping problems. I feel like it's not to
Mhm.
that extent.
Mm.
It's maybe like here and there if I can't sleep,
Yeah.
then sure, then yeah, maybe because I am
Hmm.
stressed out or whatever, like trying to do this and that.
Yeah.
But that's not often though.
Hmm.
Yeah, I just get good sleep, man. I mean, I'm a heavy sleeper.
You're a heavy sleeper,
Yeah, so it doesn't take me long to knock out. I knock out and
and you
yeah.
can sleep through like noise and everything.
Oh yeah.
I would have not thought that, but I thought you strike me as a person who can catch everything. Like I
No,
heard
when
it.
I'm sleep, I'm
You
sleep.
sleep.
But yeah, yeah, again, I sleep well. Nutrition's been great. I mean, that's why I'm
Yeah.
body fat and losing weight.
Mm. Yeah.
So that's been good. I'm still meal prepping. Yeah. I'm trying to think of like,
Mentally, where are you with there? 1 out of 10.
I would say 10.
Always say 10. I, you
Because
didn't
of the
have to. You
Lord,
don't. You don't
man.
have to raise your hands, man.
Yeah, yes, I do. Because that's me surrendering to the Lord. Yes, I do actually.
Oh, okay. All right, Virgin Mary. All right.
Wait, what?
I said, all right, Virgin Mary. We were
Yeah.
associated with talking.
Yeah.
I hear you. No, I love it. I love it. I can't. I literally, like I said, when it comes to you, it's very very simple. And I love it. I love it. It's not that that's boring. It's not that that's bad. It's giving. Yeah, I'm exactly where I should be in fitness. Like everyone's looking for the one two piece in a biscuit. They're looking for the side combo. They're looking for the newest release of whatever. But they come to you and they're gonna get the same plain Jane, and it's cool.
Literally. Yeah.
It's cool. It's really cool. Like I love it because you are really an example of what fitness should be.
Thank you.
Hmm. I'm only gonna say that once. But yeah, no, but you are like I really have come to see that, and really have come to see the consistency and the discipline behind it. Um, what would be something that you would hope to accomplish? Because again, we're over halfway in terms of this year. So I'll just ask this question really quickly. What would be something that you would hope to accomplish within your fitness journey or goals, your ultimate goal for this year that you would hope to like hit before this year closes as we get inches towards the end?
Wait, you said what are my goals for, like my fitness goals for?
Well, no, excuse me. What's one specific goal that you hope to hit before the end of the year closes out? We're really close to, obviously like we're over halfway there, but like what's something that you would wish to accomplish as we close out the entire year, or something that you're like looking forward to, if
Mm,
anything?
honestly, just keep growing my business, expanding my business, I would say.
Mm.
Yeah. I
Does
don't
that
really
play?
have like I don't have a specific like landmark or what's the word, deadline or anything, but it's just like continuously doing that, I would say. That's been my main focus.
Do you feel like people who set goals lack discipline? Like people who have mini goals, a lot of goals are just like,
Like too many or
yeah, like it's a lot. Because again, you're not to say that you don't have goals, but you have a system. You have a system that you follow within your fitness like journey and routine. It doesn't really seem to cause for that many goals, or other than the goals that you're just trying to hit in that moment, cutting, bulking, this and that. And I've learned that about you. But for people who are kind of the opposite, may have a lot of goals. Do you feel like they perhaps struggle in discipline, which is why they set many goals?
That's a good question. I've never
Yeah, just
thought
a side
about it.
question.
I've never thought about it like that.
I'm analyzing you.
Well, because I'm not trying to sit here and say I don't have goals. Like, obviously, like, for example, every week I have a goal to meal prep X, Y, and Z, to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night, to drink my water and stay hydrated, to do my workouts and push, right? Like, I'm trying to do
But
like
can you
this
really
many
say?
reps.
But can you really say it's a goal if you're really good at it? Like at this point, you got it down locked. It sounds like. So are you saying it's a goal, or is it just more of like a habitual thing that you just do, and it's not even really something that you've like check, check, check. It's just like you will do it because it's just a part of your routine.
Yeah, it is kind of habitual for me.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm like, you ain't no goals. And
No,
but
but they
but
technically are though. Technically, yes, they are. Like I have a certain goal of like, okay, yeah, like I need to make sure I get these things done or else I'm not going to see progress, right? Like I have to keep doing that. But I get what you mean. Um,
yeah.
I'm just trying to think like I mean, yeah, maybe that could potentially be hindering like if people have too much, like too many to where they can't like really put their all into one because they have like so many, I guess, or
But not that it's hindering, but more so that they do that because they don't have discipline. I'm asking you, do you think that could be the case?
oh, like you mean,
Yeah. It's like we gotta say go, we gotta say go. You know how people be like, hey, goals, 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 goals. Hey, we about to say goals. We got goals going on. I'm asking you, like, do you feel like those people are kind of like doing that because in a sense, they ain't got discipline. So it's kind of like
oh, like they have to do that in order to build discipline? Is that what you
in,
mean?
in order to like get something done because they don't have discipline. So they may not even build discipline in the process, but it's just because they set a goal, they
Yeah,
feel
but
like they can hit it.
I mean if that helps them, then it helps them. Like everyone's different. And I think there are, yes, there are general ways of like building discipline, but at the same time, like, I mean, again, some people have to think of it like that
Mm,
in order for them to like achieve that goal
mm,
or those
mm,
goals.
mm,
So, because yeah, I mean, again, I feel like that's just like depends. I don't
mm.
think that's a yes or no answer.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
depends
yeah,
answer.
yeah.
It really just depends. Because on the other hand, I have come across, I know what type of people you're talking about because I've come across those people where they are constantly like they have to do that because yeah, they low key like just don't have the willpower or discipline to do it, and they have to do that in order for them. Yeah. But then I also feel like again, there are some people who they do have like discipline, they
Hmm.
but in order for it to like stay there, they have to keep doing that, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But again, like I just said, I feel like I technically am still doing that though.
Yeah.
Like with my goals, I feel like I still am because I have to constantly like, okay, my goal is to stay within this calorie range, right? For
Yeah.
the week. Like
Hmm.
that's my it's a constant goal.
Hmm.
Maybe it's just I maybe what you're saying with me, it's more so like the goals don't really change too much. Maybe that's what it is. Like they're consistent from like again, I've been cutting for 3 months. So from month one to month three, it's been like the same goal. Like I don't change it.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
maybe I don't know. I'm just
No,
trying to
yeah.
like
Yeah, that's
think.
partly what I'm saying. Yeah.
I don't know. But
Mhm.
yeah.
No, exactly. That's exactly partly what I'm saying too. Yeah, it's just like I noticed that about you. So I'm just comparing you in my head to other people. Not that I'm doing that in a negative way, but it's more like, yeah, as you are a trainer, you are someone who holds a pivotal role in fitness. You have people that look up to you. You have people who pay you to help them, in a sense, live longer. Like that's kind of what you do. You help people live longer. Gee, like, do you understand that? Like, I mean, like, do you get how that, like, really, like, that's actually kind of what you do. Hey, what do you do? I help people live
Well, I'm a
longer.
guy. I could be a guide and jumpstart, but it's up to them if they want to continue.
Yeah,
So
true, true. But
that's on them if they want to live longer, not
absolutely,
me.
absolutely. But you said something. You said something really, really pivotal the other day when we were on the fitness call, and that was how you stated that doctors don't know preventative measures. They don't know how to prevent things, right?
Well, yeah, they don't because a doctor doesn't know how to prescribe an exercise program and they shouldn't be doing that because that's out of their scope of practice. Just like how I can't prescribe one of my clients medicine. I can't do that. A doctor cannot prescribe their patient a specific exercise program. You have to go to a trainer for that who's certified.
Which is crazy because it's also like they get paid more, they get all this other, they get they get higher prestige and all this other stuff. When you really think about it, it's like shouldn't we be putting more emphasis on the prevention of like should we not be trying to like go straight to medication and stuff, which probably goes back to money and how corrupt society can be in terms of push them to the pharmaceutical, push them, push them, push them, push them, and
Yeah, exactly. They do it for a reason. It's not for
that's
no reason.
crazy. Oh, that's crazy. And y'all get the short end of the stick. Doctors compared to personal trainers. Oh, personal trainer? That's what you want to do? It's like they help you prevent the certain aspects of things from happening. Whereas doctors go, diabetes, we're gonna give you some insulin. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna give you some, like, it's like, then it's like, wow, you're amazing. You've given me something to help me with this. Well, could you have never gotten it? Like, that isn't even the question now. The question isn't even how can I avoid this? Can I reverse it? Some people have reverse diabetes and like gotten off of insulin through
Hmm.
cardio, through working out, through losing weight. And you're right, you don't get that in terms of doctors. We have insulin. So it's just, I don't know. It's just, I thought about that from the last time you said that on the last call. And that was really, really good. Um, but I definitely see where you're coming from. I definitely understand the goals that you hit, and I understand the habitualness that's in that, and the fact that you can do this without thinking. At this point, this is who you are. You are fitness in a sense, and I love that. I love that. Um, okay, I'd say as a leader, what can I do for you in regards to, I guess, your fitness goals, your fitness journey, anything of that nature? I know, we talk about these things, we discuss these things every week. Um, but is there anything else that I can do to hold you accountable, perhaps? to pick your brain, to bestow my level of discipline. I know you're not necessarily where I'm at yet, but you're getting there. And so, is there any way that I can help you get to my level of discipline?
No, I don't want to be drinking Skittle water or, over here eating candy or cookie or, I don't need that in my life right now. So, no, thank you. I don't need 4 to 5 hours of sleep. No, thank you.
Oh, oh, oh.
So, yeah, I'm good.
Where we getting 45 hours from? No, 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 no. Where we
Hey,
getting that from?
I know that's just a number. Hey, if that 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 implies to you, that implies to you. That applies to you, then it does.
No, you said that it applies. No, where you get that number from?
I don't know why you're acting like this. Clearly, I'm right because you wouldn't be acting like this if that wasn't true. So,
Okay. You just tossed out a number and you wait for me to react. Okay.
yeah, you're the one reacting. You are.
Oh, you low down.
I'd rather get my 7 to 9 hours of sleep because I feel
Oh,
so
goodness.
good when I wake up.
I cannot, man. I cannot.
Truly, it
Four to
helps
five.
and it's good for you.
6 hours is good too.
No, it's not. You need seven, at least
I
seven,
I heard six, 6 to 8.
7 to 9. It's not 6 to 8.
Why? What's wrong with six?
It's too little. That extra hour makes a difference on your body. 6 hours is not enough.
And is this Giselle's personal expertise, or is this
This is science.
the science? Okay.
Hmm.
You gotta send me that link.
Yeah. And you can look at studies too.
No, I want to get your studies.
They're not my studies, they're other people's studies, researchers, doctors.
I want to
They're
look at the studies that you're
studying.
looking at.
Hmm?
I want to look at the studies you're looking at.
And that's fine. At the end of the day, you got to build discipline to get that sleep. You can look
I
at all studies you
am.
want. You got to build discipline to get that sleep.
I'm sleeping a lot better.
Okay.
Definitely not no 45. It used to be.
Okay.
Exactly. All right. And I'm glad again, mentally, you seem to be there. You're at a 10. I love that. That's something that I definitely don't hear a lot. And you know what I'm saying? We both know people who don't who wouldn't ever say a 10 or who's never said a 10. And so that being such a huge part of fitness, I'm glad to see that that's something that you're strong in as well. Um, and that being in correlation with your body, right? You're not just looking all good out here, but then inwardly you're a mess. A lot of people are like that. And so, having that level of, I think, stability mentally is super important. So I'm proud to hear that. I'm really happy to hear that for real. To know that you're good, that's when you know that you're good. When you good up there, that's when you know you're good. So I love that. I love that. All right. So before we close out, we start the recording. Is there anything else that you want to tell anybody that's listening to this in terms of your fitness journey, in terms of who you are, in terms of what you do, in terms of, what has kept you going for so long? How long has it been now since you've been on your journey? You say 13 years or something like that?
Like 11.
11, 11 years
Yeah.
since you've gone like hard, like serious.
Oh, no. Just I started working out when I was 13.
Really?
Yeah, so that's 11 years of like actually changing my lifestyle.
True. True. Well, yeah. Then I guess yeah. Then 11. I guess I am asking for that. Wow. Did you know that? Did G know that she would be a trainer? Like, did you when you
No,
picked up? No, did you have like no, like hear me out? Did you have like an epiphany or something? Like when you picked up that dumbbell or something? Did you know? No, like like bro, like did it like shock you or something? You were just like ah,
no.
oh,
It was more of a slow burn.
slow burn. Oh, okay. Over time, it
Hmm.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. But you didn't know it was your passion before.
No, not really. Like when I
Wow,
was really young, no. When I was first in the beginning, no.
wow, that's dope. That's super dope. Thank you. Thank you so much for this. I truly enjoyed this. And again, just catching up with you, catching up with what you're doing. Um, again, it's nothing sorry. There's like a flood going on. My mom texts us. But yeah, like I'm just really truly admirable of your journey and of where you've come from, where you're going, where you've been. One more question. Do you feel like you're at the pinnacle of your journey? Like, do you feel like you've pushed yourself in the sense of like, this is probably the optimum of where my body will be or can get? Like, I feel like I'm at the most healthiest. I feel like I'm at the most in terms of strength or in terms of curves, in terms of booty, in terms of glutes, in terms of, I don't know, your arms, in terms of your legs. Do you feel like you're at that pinnacle in terms of your physique, in terms of, yeah, physically? Or do you feel like you still got some like some goals there or some levels there.
I would say no because there's always room for improvement.
But you know how they say like your body has a wall where it's like naturally. Now we can talk other stuff, but naturally it's like there's a wall where it's like, okay, like I feel like I'm there in terms of like the optimal where I can get in terms of
I would say no because I've barely experienced life yet.
mm,
My body really hasn't been through that much.
mm.
It did go through anorexia and eating disorder for a little bit.
But you
I've
talking
had,
childbearing, all that
yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
Yeah,
I've
true, true, true.
experienced, I've never been pregnant. I've never had a child. So, no, I have yet to see what my body can really do. So, no. And
Yeah.
I'm okay with knowing that. And I look forward to when that time comes to see what my body can do. You get what I mean? So, yeah, no. My answer is no.
And you look forward to that? You welcome that transformation, that wow. Cause that's a whole nother. You know, that baby bump, you welcome that? You welcome that speed bump that you're gonna have
Yeah, but Lord, we gotta wait. Not right now.
why not
Now's
right
not.
now?
No,
Why not? I mean, what if
I need time. No,
you want time, you don't want one right
no,
now.
no, but in the future, yes, in the future. I'm just
Okay.
saying, like, my body has time to experience that.
But what
We
if
ain't
your
doing that yet.
but what if your man comes along and he wants to
Anyways, are we done?
we done. All right, I'm gonna stop the recording. But again, thank y'all so much, man. G, thank you so much for this. I truly appreciated this. This is super enjoyable as always. This your guy, your boy Trey. With Let's Just Talk Fitness. With Let's Just Talk Trey and G L's. Until next time, peace.